Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Topic Time with Harrison Young. Harrison Young, your host, is officially 60 years of age today, and I have a show for the ages that we're doing today because, like many shows that I've done, I've had some legendary guests, and I have one here today. This young lady, Liza Jane Catana, she's a beautiful singer. She came all the way up from Key West, Florida, and a couple of people that are with her part of the deal too. But before we get to them, got to read these amazing underwriters, and then we will start the show officially. So we got Auto Country, king of the used car in Abington. We got T. Martini and Son floor covering, also in Abington. We got Close Clinic Dry Cleaning in Whitman, where Topic Time fans get 10% off. We got Big Lee's Automotive in Abington. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got Wright's Garden Center in West Bridgewater. We got Furnace Brook Motors right here in Easton, where they have a beautiful 2008 Ford Mustang Bullitt GT limited edition for $11,995. We got Sure Shine Professional Detailing Hand Wash in Whitman, where they're doing some car buffing at a Whitman Recreation second annual Great Pumpkin Car Classic Show on October 13th at the Whitman Middle School at 100 Cortell Ave in Whitman. We got MDI Auto Brokers and Repair in Whitman, home of the full certified used car. We got Comfort Upholstery in East Bridgewater in Newark, and we got Rivers Auto Dealer in Abington. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now we will start the show officially. And here we go. There you go. You got it. Again, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my very special 60th birthday Topic Time show today. And got some awesome guests. Now, look to my right, these two gentlemen here and this lady. I'm going to start with the lady. This is Liza Jane Catana. She's from the Florida Keys. She's never been to New England before, but she's an amazing songstress. She's a singer, and I believe she also plays guitar. But the gentleman next to me is going to play the guitar for her when you hear her perform, because he is an amazing guitarist, and they're all here together. We're going to find out all about them. So first of all, Liza, thank you for coming up all the way to New England from the Florida Keys, where the weather is probably a lot warmer than it is here, even because it is fall, to be on Topic Time with me tonight.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Okay,
having all of us.
Thank you all. Okay. Well, Liza, since you were the one we arranged to have come up first, let's talk a little about you. Now, I've been trying to, I reach out to people all over the country, literally, to get on Topic Time. And you were, I found to be a very talented young lady, but your mother kind of pushed it. She said, I saw you on Facebook, and I said, she'd be great on Topic Time. Your mother encouraged it. She saw some of my shows. So we had a conversation about you, and she said that you were literally singing when you were 2 years old, and that's pretty impressive. So tell me about that. How was it that a 2-year-old baby could sing and literally the lights out, which is what it sounds like? Go ahead. Well, if I have any questions, I'll throw them your way.
I mean, I literally have been singing since 2. I would run around the house as a baby with a Cher wig on and
with a what on?
Cher, like a Cher wig. Like,
okay, like Cher.
Well, I would pretend to be Cher.
You're a big fan of Cher.
Yeah, and my mom would always play it.
Okay.
And
great singer, Cher.
Go around the house, running around with a blue wig on, and then dance to, like, I don't know, VHS, like, tapes of Cher and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I was, like, 4 or 6, I went to the Fontainebleau in Miami, and I left my parents' side, and I went up on the stage, and I got up on the stage and told them I wanted to sing.
You little scoundrel.
With the band. Yeah.
I love
it.
So
they didn't know, my parents didn't know where I was at first, until, like, I go on stage, and they're like, excuse me, did anyone, like, or they're missing a child in the audience? Yeah. So I sang Jingle Bells. But
was it Christmas time?
No, it wasn't. But
nevertheless,
I made my repertoire a little bigger after that.
That's all right. Well, when you say made your repertoire a little bigger, did you actually start writing your own songs too at that age?
No, I'm not that young. I started writing at 10.
Well, it's still pretty young to be writing songs. Okay. Well, what did you do? So let's figure out the timeline between 4 and 10. I assume you did plenty of You took voice lessons in Florida where you grew up. You sang for people in public during all those years between 4 and 10.
Yeah, and I had private voice lessons, private piano, guitar. I was also doing music and dancing and like sports. So I did ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop. I did all of that. I did soccer, I did golf camp, I did tennis. But then I narrowed it down to music when I got to high school because of I had so much homework. So
music
then I just did
passion.
music, and also because that was my passion, so I had to pick. And
wow, that is incredible. And look where you are now. I mean, and I heard you sing a little while ago, and you all sounded amazing. Now, now these two gentlemen here. What's your name?
Sid.
Sid. Okay. And you're actually from the Boston area. You're from Boston, and you're a music producer.
That's right.
And that's your brother over there.
This
My
is
name-
AJ.
AJ. What does he do?
I'm a marine biologist, but
That's okay. It's a noble profession.
marine biologist and friend of Liza.
Okay.
And, yeah, kind of connected the two of them.
So basically, I'm trying to figure out the connection here. So through you, he connected with Liza. Is that right?
So Liza and I are going to be, I'm going to be producing Liza. We're going to be writing some music together.
Okay.
And it all happened through AJ.
Okay.
AJ and Liza know each other.
I always say everything happens for a
Yeah.
reason. How did you guys meet? If he's from Boston and you're from Boston too, right?
Yeah. I grew up here, but I was working down in Florida, and
Wow.
she was taking voice lessons at FAU outside of Fort Lauderdale-ish. And I went to see a show with a friend, and they introduced me, and we've been friends ever since.
Wow.
yeah.
That's incredible. But is this now? You just came up here today for the first time, Liza. Was this the first time you met Sid?
It was, but 2 days ago. I came up 2 days ago.
2 days
and
ago.
I'm staying with Arjun, so.
Okay.
They've been in the studio for the last 2 nights. We've been working together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the studio located? In Boston?
It's my studio, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, tell me about the studio. How long have you had it? You've been doing this for like 15 years, you said?
Yeah, I've always, whenever I've been producing for the last 15 years, I always like to have my own gear,
Okay.
my own setup. So usually in the house, I'll have a room or a space dedicated to that. So now, I was able to get a nice place with a 3rd floor, and I built the whole 3rd floor into a studio. So
Okay. Wow.
that's like
Wow.
my little paradise.
It is. I can understand. I can imagine it is.
Yeah.
And in the 15 years that you've been doing it, I assume you've had some pretty big talents over there that passed through your portals, right?
Well, I've worked with some interesting people. I think when I was in college,
Where'd you go to college?
I was at USF in Tampa.
Oh, okay. So you were in Florida too.
I was in Florida, yeah.
Okay,
It was
but
a
you didn't know.
Florida
You guys
connection.
didn't know each other then when you were. You met.
No, we just met 2 days
You
met
ago.
after,
you just
yeah.
met 2 days ago. Wow. This
But
is
we've been practicing. since I
practicing,
got
yeah.
here.
And from what I heard over here, you sounded amazing.
Thank you.
So obviously, so you told me you were a music producer. I didn't realize you were a musician as well until I heard you play over there. So how did you become how did you get into the music industry?
Well,
How
I
did you
was
start out?
very similar to Liza. I
Okay.
started singing when I was like 3.
Okay.
A little bit different. In India, we have a type
Oh, you're from India?
Well, family is from India.
Okay.
So we have a type of singing called Carnatic singing, which is like a classical singing.
All right.
And so I started with that, and then I just kind of grew into the piano and drums and bass and guitar and everything.
Okay.
So it just kind of happened,
That is amazing. That is incredible. But to go from being so you were actually singing music before you started your own studio.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
First and foremost, I'm a performer and a songwriter.
I understand. So, but what prompted you to actually open your own studio? Most singers and songwriters go to other people for their music production. You decided to do it yourself.
Well,
You're obviously a go-getter.
Yeah.
right?
Well, I've always had this feeling that I hear something that I like, and I think, well, how did they create that?
Yep.
And I've always, believed that I could do that, and that's what I did. So.
You did it. Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes now, you do this right out of your house.
We built, the 3rd floor, yeah.
Wow. So it's all. So you basically your whole music production studio is on one floor, the 3rd floor.
That's right, on the
Wow.
3rd floor, yeah.
Okay. So how many bands do you think that have passed through there since you started the production company?
Not many in my studio. I mostly produce music that I write.
Okay.
Now I'll be working with Liza.
Right.
But back in college, I worked with the Yin Yang Twins, who are kind of nationally known. They're pretty famous
Okay.
hip hop artists.
Where are they from? It sounds like they're foreign. They're not Americans, but we.
I'm not sure actually. Do you guys know?
No.
I think maybe Atlanta.
Well, yeah. I mean, Yin Yang. That's a pseudonym for something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a nationality name, a name from a different country.
Right.
So I understand. Well, that's pretty cool. Yin yang means it's basically it's a pseudonym for
like-
what comes around goes around.
That's like karma, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what karma
Or
is.
even like balance, like positive, negative.
All right, getting back to you, Elijah. Tell me about since you're an adult now. You went to high school. I assume you didn't graduate. It wasn't that long ago you graduated. Are you a college student or were?
Yeah, I was at college and I took time off because I had music opportunities and I
Well,
wanted
tell me
to
about
pursue
the
my
opportunities.
passion.
What were they?
Well, I had the opportunity to finish my album and work with an amazing producer back in Key West from
Okay.
London. He's from London and he's amazing, and he did a lot of the songs that you heard.
Okay.
He
London.
mixed-
Who was he? You want to name him?
Oh, Ian Shaw. He's my producer.
Okay. Well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to take a little break, and we're going to hear some of your awesome music, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish the interview. So, folks, on this very special Harrison Young 60th birthday Topic Time edition, you're in for a treat, and get psyched, and we'll be right back after you hear this.
This song we're about to perform is a original song from me that's going to be on my next album. It's called One and the Same. They say you can mix business with pleasure. But your eyes are gold like treasure. I can't help the way I feel about you. The road traveling on tour, but in the end, all that I want's your love, we're one in the same. I'm only to blame. I can't think straight. You've got me in flames. They say that I'm this heartbreaker, that all I am is a troublemaker. That my love is taboo. But meeting you, I'm no longer unsure. My racing thoughts are becoming more pure. We're one and the same. I'm only to blame. I can't think straight. You've got me in flames. I'm way too far gone. There's no way to recover. I can't move on, you and me. There's no other. Want to say I'm only to blame. I can't think straight. You've got me in flames. We're one and the same.
All right, we're back. That was incredible. So tell me about now. Who wrote those songs that you just performed?
I wrote them. I wrote
Okay.
all the lyrics, and then my producer Ian Shaw
From
still
London?
mixing them.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, where is he in now? Is he back? How did you? First of all, he's from London. How did you meet him?
He lives in Key West.
Oh, he does?
Like half of the year, and then he goes to London too.
Oh.
So he has a place.
I
there.
assume he goes to London during the summer, and he lives in Key West during the winter
Yeah.
because he doesn't like snow. I don't blame him.
I know he's.
I
Pretty
guess
nice
you don't
place.
either.
We actually record on a houseboat,
Wow.
which not really sure if that's allowed or not. I
Sure.
don't know if I'm supposed to
Yeah.
say
I
that
hope
here.
I hope you don't have pirates attack you.
Yeah, no, thank God we don't.
But if they do, I'm sure they'll be entertained. I made these. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's amazing how you only need a small space to create something really great.
In fact, I mean, a lot of kids are doing it if you just have a laptop.
Yep.
People are making really good. You know Skrillex. Do you know Skrillex?
I don't. I've heard of it, I think, but what is it?
He's like a really famous producer.
Oh, okay.
He does everything right on his little MacBook. You know?
Okay, yeah. I know
You can do a lot
that's
these
pretty
days.
talented if people are savvy like that.
Yeah.
So tell me about anything musical that you do besides. I know you're a marine biologist. Do you ever sing to the fish to make them swim better? I'm just wondering.
I think he tried to sing to the dolphins once, but
Okay.
in Tampa. But no, I also grew up playing piano, was foremost. But as he kind of grew into the music, I tagged along because he was great and he taught me. So he was the one who taught me the drums and singing I just did on my own. And in middle school was kind of forced to get involved in it, but ended up loving it. And
What was that?
in middle school, it was
I mean, where'd you go to middle school?
Meadowbrook School in Weston.
Oh, great area. Okay.
And, yeah.
Western Mass, right?
Yeah, Weston. And
Town of Weston, I know.
yeah.
Okay.
So after that, I just got into performing arts and have done it kind of on the side in like a cappella groups and things like that. But yeah, it's kind of taken the back seat as my career's taken off.
Oh, what is as a marine biologist?
Correct.
Okay, well that's what you like doing, but that's great to be more multifaceted. All right, well Elijah, have you ever done a music video?
Yes, I've done a lot. I just finished filming my third music video for the song that I performed, One and the Same.
Wow. And when you do that, how do you get your players? I would call it actors if it were a regular film, but if it's a music video, I call them players. So how do you get them?
Well,
People that participate.
you could ask around, you can
Yeah.
put it online in groups and see who's interested, and there's, music pages, but I hired an actor to play my love interest for the last music video that I
Wow.
did. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He's with an agency in Miami, so
that is
I'm
incredible.
excited about that one.
Obviously, that is amazing that and I'm sure that I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people
Mm-hmm.
that you have no trouble finding people that want to be in those videos when you make them.
Yeah, and it's actually funny because Key West has, a very eccentric group of people. It's awesome. I didn't even have to hire anyone, or they were just in the background, like automatically.
King of
So I had
Eccentric, you're
people in
looking
the
at him
background.
right here. I don't know if I.
Yeah.
Okay, but I understand, so I can relate. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What kind? I'm just curious. Is this? I assume that these videos that you're doing are they a lot of outdoor shots, being that you're in Florida. Mm-hmm. Okay.
For my first music video, Alone in a Crowd, which I filmed during the Full Moon Festival in Key
Okay.
West on Higgs Beach and at the White Street Pier, and that's when we had a bunch of people in the background. They were already there because they were just
'Cause
walking
they were
their
outside in
dogs
the, right,
and just
it's
out with
warm
their
weather in
kids
the
having
evening.
fun.
Yeah. Wow.
So they were in the background, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Now I noticed that you on your Facebook page there are pictures of you lying on a car singing, holding a microphone. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Singing to your dogs. Your mother actually sent me a video of that. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Your dogs must love that.
Well, I sing classical music too. I've been classically trained my whole life. And my dogs, every time I sing at a certain frequency, and when I sing opera especially, my dogs will run across the room, follow me, wag their tail, and sing along. And I cannot get practice done ever in my house while they're there unless I shut my door and lock them out of the room, because they will hear me and start singing along. It's
That is awesome.
so
though.
cute.
I'm sure. I know it is. I saw the video.
Yeah.
Well, guys, guess what? After that wonderful performance and this interview, we're down to the final 5 minutes of the show. So what I want you all to do is give shouts out to people that are going to see this. So Eliza, your parents have both been very communicative with me, and they're so delighted that you're up here doing my show. So you can certainly start with them, and then you guys can give shouts out to the people and that you're near and dear to, and then we'll wrap the show up. So
Well, it's actually my grandma's birthday today too.
congratulations,
So
Grandma.
happy birthday.
She's
and,
probably about my age, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's a little older. But I know I will celebrate with her when I get back.
That's great. Okay,
Nice,
okay.
nice.
All right, anyone else? What about you guys? You got any?
Oh yeah, I love my mother. Mom, thanks for all your support through everything. Love my dad. Happy to be here. Thanks to them.
Yeah, and same, Mom and Dad, thank you for supporting me, and Liza, and your entire family. Happy birthday, by the way.
And same here to my parents, because if it wasn't for my family support, they love me more than anything. So.
Mine too. That's why they're throwing me a party for my birthday in 2 days, which I'm very happy about. So just quickly going forward, what now you're producing your next song, right? Is that it?
We're gonna be working on some music together. I'll
So-
be producing it. Yeah.
Okay. And when that happens, you're going once she goes back to Florida though. How are you still going to be able to being on the internet? Are you going to be able to produce it from a long distance or not?
Yeah, I mean, I think what we're hoping is that in the next few days we'll be able to hammer out most of the songs.
I see. Okay.
And then kind of the process after that is a lot of engineering,
Right.
and producing, but that we can kind of do from a distance. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's
I
also
love
what
how-
I do in Key West from a distance with my producer in London. Like he
Right.
masters the songs that they're mastered in Scotland. So in the
Wow.
Isle of Skye in Scotland, which is pretty cool.
I got people working halfway around the world sitting right here with me in little northeastern Massachusetts. That is so cool. Well, listen, I hope you guys had fun with me tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you
I
for
hope
having
enjoyed-
us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
guys, I think I've hit a new pinnacle of success with Topic Time with guests like this, and you guys are my fans, and we love you. And so Topic Time's been going for 9 years, and we're going to have more great shows. And I just want to thank you guys for coming in and being on Topic Time and showing how greatly talented you are. And on that note, we're going to wrap the show up. Are you ready to do it as we did at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay,
do it.
folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. More great episodes to follow. Take care. Here we go.